Hey guys, it's Eva here, and if you're new to my channel, I'm a health coach and obsessed with healthy food. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to grow sprouts at home, and we will talk about the benefits of sprouting, and just for pennies you can grow not only food but the best nutritional food. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite sprouts and if you have tried to grow them in the jars before. We are going to focus on the most common sprouts today, the alfalfa, radishes, lentils, and broccoli. You can sprout almost any legumes from nuts, seeds, to chickpeas, to clover, kale, and mung beans. Sprouting requires minimum labor and equipment, and it's especially perfect solution in the winter months or places where they have a hard time getting fresh produce. These wild tiny things have a high concentration of nutrients. A little goes a long way. Eating a handful of sprouting foods is the same as eating tons of produce. They are about 20 to 30 times more nutrients than adult greens, and they tend to multiply like weeds. They are complete vegetables in themselves. For example, 3 tablespoons of broccoli seeds will grow in physical volume about 10 times in under a week. Sprouted foods are commonly packed with micronutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They are among the easiest food to digest because of the simple nutrients, which are combined in the right proportion to be absorbed, and the living enzymes that can aid in digestion. Sprouts are considered some of the most high protein foods because of their amino acid content. Amino acids are the building blocks our body uses to make proteins. Try adding these sprouts into your smoothies instead of protein powders for the fresh plant-based alternative. We love them on salads, sandwiches, snack by handful. By the way, this is a great project to do with kids because they can see the growth happen and so quickly, and they are much more likely to eat the sprouts if they have been part of helping them grow. Okay, so let's dive in and show you how to grow the sprouts. So all you need is 1 liter wide mouth mason jar, the sprouting lid, which I have the link down below this video, and organic sprouts. I'm using Mom's here, where I'm not sponsored by them. I just love using them. And if you don't have a sprouting lid, you can use cheesecloth and a rubber band on top. And that's about it. I will have the link to the sprouts down below my video. So now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of radish to my first jar. To my next jar, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of alfalfa. And my third jar, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of lentils. And that's it. And all we have to do is just fill it up with water. I like to use about this much water for the small seeds. And for the legumes, I usually fill it up a lot more. You never want to do less, you always want to do more. And if you feel more comfortable filling it up all the way, you can just do that as well. So the next thing you want to do is just put the lids on and let them soak overnight for 8 to 12 hours. Next morning, we're going to drain the water and then rinse them twice. I just want to mention that broccoli seeds do not need to be soaked overnight. They only need to be soaked for 2 to 4 hours during the day. And then you can just dump the water, which we're just going to do that in a second. You just want to rinse them twice and just shake it well. So now you can just kind of move them around a little bit and they will spread and have the room to breathe and germinate. There you go, just like that. So now they are well distributed. We're going to put them upside down in the container and let them drain properly. If you don't have the lid and you have a cheesecloth, you can just you get a bigger container and let them sit on the angle like that, just so the water drains properly. So you're going to repeat this process for the next 4 to 5 days. You're going to rinse it 2 times in the morning, 2 times in the evening. Small seeds will be fully grown by day 4 or 5, where the legumes take a lot shorter. So let's say lentils only takes 3 days. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to rinse this twice and just do the same as I did with this one. And you can store the jars on the glass containers on the countertop. If there's too much light, just cover them with a cloth so they germinate faster. Now, if you see these little roots and this looks like mold, it's not mold, it's just very thirsty little roots that are asking for water. So make sure you rinse them as fast as you can and they will be just fine. And that's about it. Just enjoy them. Look at these guys. This is my broccoli after 5 days and my red radish. I highly recommend it. Look at this. It's so packed and oh my goodness, it's full of goodness, that's for sure. I highly recommend you guys try it out and watch the miracle grow. And now I'm going to rinse the sprouts. I like to use my salad spinner, but you can use a regular bowl as well and just do the same exact process that I'm doing right now. One thing I want to mention that when you put the water in, the seeds will come up. This is the seeds that are actually empty, and you can just scoop them up and just throw them out. So they are still, it's nothing gonna happen if you eat them. It's just the empty shells pretty much, but you can just scoop them up and get rid of them as much as you can, and whatever you can't, it's okay. Since I have a spinner, I'm going to dry it that way, but if you don't have a spinner, you can use paper towel, lay it flat, and then you can just let them dry for maybe half an hour before you transfer them to airtight container. I'm going to put paper towel first, so this way the moisture gets absorbed into the paper. And you can store them in the fridge for up to a week. I like to enjoy them within 4 to 5 days. If you want more information about sprouting, I highly recommend the Sprout book. It's packed with lots of information. You can also freeze the sprouts and use them frozen in a smoothie instead of protein powder, but don't defrost them, they will get really soggy, so it's best to use them frozen. Also, I will have all the links to the sprouting lids and the seeds down below this video, so please check it out. And also let me know, was it easy, complicated? Are you going to give it a try? And which seeds are you going to start with? So let me know in the comments. If you did like this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Bye for now, guys, and see you next week.